Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the specific business tax and how it's assessed on real estate transactions in the Kingdom of Thailand. So for some background, what are we talking about? Basically, this is going to be applicable on an individual who's selling property or a company which is selling property where that individual or company has only had possession, aka legal title, over that piece of real estate for 5 years or less. So what this essentially is doing is it's a tax on sort of flipping property, for lack of a better term. You know, property development tax in sort of a roundabout way. So the thing to take away from this video also is where the specific business tax is assessed, it's not necessary to deal with things like a duty stamp. In cases where it's a long-term piece of property that's been held by a given party for a long period of time, you have to deal with a transfer fee, which you still have to deal with respect to transfer and conveyancing of real property in Thailand through the land office. But you don't have to deal with duty stamps where you have the specific business tax to deal with. What is the amount? Well, the amount is 3.3% of the appraised value of the real estate or the contract sale price of the real estate, whichever is higher. So they're going to assess it based on either the appraised value or the contractual value, and whichever is higher, they're going to take 3.3%. On top of that, as mentioned in a video about transfer fees on this channel, you're looking at 2% also of the appraised or contractual value just for the transfer fee. So in cases where it's a piece of real estate that's been in the possession of the seller for less than 5 years, you're looking at 5.3% just in terms of land department fees associated with the conveyancing. As stated in previous videos, and I'll state again, strictly speaking, it's the seller's responsibility to deal with this. But that being said, it's a good idea for the buyer to know this because these amounts and these percentages are going to factor into things like the sale price and the overall process of getting the conveyancing accomplished. So it's good for the buyer to be aware that these exist and understand that you're going to be dealing with a substantially different set of transfer fees associated with the conveyancing of real estate that's been held by the seller for less than 5 years at the time of the conveyancing and at the time that the land transfer occurs.